At the base of Mount Fuji, there is a forest where compasses supposedly stop working, where GPS fails, where people walk in and never come back. At least that's what the internet says. Let's find out what's actually true. This is Aokigahara, 30 square kilometers of dense woodland known as the Sea of Trees, and the myths surrounding it are almost as thick as the forest itself. Myth number 1, compasses don't work here. The claim is that magnetic iron in the volcanic rock scrambles navigation equipment, and there is a grain of truth to it. The basalt floor contains magnetite, and if you place a compass directly on the rock, the needle can deflect. But hold it at normal height, chest level, like you actually would, and it works perfectly fine. Researcher Christopher Hood tested this and confirmed his compass and GPS both function normally. Myth number 2. It's impossible to find your way out. People do get lost in Aokigahara. That part is real. But the reason isn't magnetic interference. It's much simpler. The forest looks identical in every direction. Dense, uniform canopy, no landmarks, no clearings. Once you step off the marked trails, every path looks like the one you just came from. Myth number 3. The forest has been cursed for centuries, tied to the ancient practice of abandoning the elderly to die. This is a story that gets repeated constantly, but historians have found no evidence that this practice, called ubasute, ever actually occurred in Aokigahara. The Kodansha Encyclopedia of Japan notes that ubasute does not appear to have been a common custom anywhere in the country. So if the myths aren't real, what is? Well, the actual history of this forest is far stranger than any legend, because Aokigahara shouldn't exist at all. In the summer of 864, Mount Fuji erupted from its northwestern flank, one of the volcano's most devastating eruptions. Lava poured downhill for days, filling much of an ancient lake called Sanumi, and splitting its waters into 3 separate lakes, Motosu, Saiko, and Shojiko, that still exist today. When the lava cooled, it left 30 square kilometers of barren black basalt, no soil, no life, just rock. And then something remarkable happened. Lichens colonized the bare rock. Mosses followed, building a thin layer of organic matter, then ferns and small plants, and finally, after centuries, trees. The entire forest is the product of primary ecological succession, life rebuilding itself from nothing on a surface that was once molten rock. Over 1,100 years later, the soil remains remarkably thin. The trees, mostly Hinoki cypress and southern Japanese hemlock, can't root downward. Instead, their roots spread sideways across the lava surface, tangling over each other like exposed veins. The lava also created something hidden. When the outer crust of the flow hardened while molten rock kept moving underneath, it left behind a network of hollow tunnels, lava tubes. 3 of these caves are now designated natural monuments of Japan. Narusawa Ice Cave descends 21 meters underground, holding ice formations year-round at 3 degrees Celsius. Fugaku Wind Cave stretches over 200 meters. And far from being a lifeless haunted forest, Aokigahara supports a rich ecosystem. Asiatic black bears, sika deer, and Japanese macaques live here. Scientists studying butterfly communities found that the forest edges have especially high species diversity. The dense canopy and porous lava floor absorb sound, creating an eerie silence that probably helped fuel the legends. But the silence isn't supernatural, it's geology and botany working together. The forest's dark reputation was cemented not by ancient curses, but by modern fiction. In 1960, novelist Seicho Matsumoto published 2 works set here, Kuroi Jukai, serialized from 1958, and Nami no To from 1959. Their film and television adaptations did the rest. So does this forest break compasses? No. Is it haunted? No. But is it one of the most extraordinary places on Earth? A forest that built itself from bare volcanic rock over 1,100 years? Absolutely.